Happy weekend, everybody. It's Audrey. This page today is for the October Click Kits kit called Sapphire. I think this is the third page I'm sharing with this kit, which has a lot of the Pink Fresh Studios Indigo Hills collection. And I pulled out this piece of paper. I've seen a lot of people use this piece of pattern paper. I just love it. I love the semicircles. I'm so into semicircles right now. I just actually made a quilt recently with semicircles as well. So I am going to take these. I don't want to use them like they are on the page. I wanted to do something a little bit different with them. And I have cut out a whole bunch of them. And I'm also using the cut file that's available with the kit this month, which also features some semicircles. And I'm just cutting that out of, I just cut it out of white cardstock, and I'm going to put it on white cardstock because I just wanted to have a little bit of dimension in the background with the white. My vision for this is to line up all these semicircles in a line up and down the page where the flat sides of the circles meet. So kind of having a line of half circles down the page. And so I put the cut files on each side of my photo and having kind of the circles, half circles face each other. So this is the design I'm going for, and I'm just going to go through and work with these smaller pieces here and kind of just scatter them out from the photo. So I have the main line going down right behind the photo to kind of draw the attention right to the photo, and then little bits scattered out to the left and right. And I thought I was going to have to work on this for a little while to get the design just right, but that came together super quick for me, and it just kind of happened, and I love the way it looked out. I had this envisioned in my mind ahead of time, so I kind of knew what I wanted, but it worked out better than I thought. I love when that happens. It doesn't usually happen that much for me. So this photo is a picture of from December, actually, of my husband and I. We did a little kind of mini vacation to New York City at Christmas time. It was like the second weekend in December. I love, love, love going to New York City at Christmas time. It's my favorite thing. But it was an absolutely gorgeous day for December, and we were walking through Central Park, and we went to the Natural History Museum. So this is just about that day, and it was just a beautiful, wonderful day of December in the city. And we got a little bit of Central Park, and then we got a little bit of the city in as well. So it was a really super nice day, and I wanted to journal about that. So that's why this is for the yearbook post today, which is usually about journaling and record keeping, and I wanted to document this day. So I've gone through the die cut pack, and I've picked out some things I wanted to use on my page, and I really didn't go too crazy. When I go through these packs, I first pick out things that I think are going to work for my page, and I put them in a little pile, and I put everything else back so that it's not in my way. And I was just going through to pick out some things. I'm going to definitely use that title, that Every Day Has a Story. That's going to be the title of my page. And I wanted to bring in a couple more things here in this corner of the picture. And I was thinking about using one of the other phrases or sayings, and I didn't want to do too much floral stuff. So right now I'm just kind of deciding what exactly it is I want to put over there. I felt like right now the design was very interesting. I loved how it looked. And I didn't want to add too much more to it, I didn't think, because I thought it was kind of cool the way it was. So just a couple little accents of the floral bits. The ones I have under the photo right now are from the die cut pack, and I think one of the puffy sticker sheet. And then I had to go through the pattern papers in the kit and fussy cut out a few more from this pattern paper. I was thinking about using one of those big flowers on that piece of paper, but I decided against that because, again, I just wanted to use the design that was on the page. So just a couple little flower bits around here. I love this color combination. It's so different and unique. The navy and the pink. Well, the navy and the pink isn't so unique. I think that's a common color combination, the navy and pink. But adding that yellow in, and it's kind of a yellowish green. And I don't know, it's not too yellow green. It's with a touch of mustard. It's a very difficult color to describe because it's not totally yellow and it's definitely not green, but it's somewhere in between. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down because I'm happy with where they are, and I don't want them to get messed up while I'm fiddling around with everything else on my page. So this design came out pretty pretty quick and easy. I decided to, some of these circles, I'm using some 3D squares, 3D foam adhesives to kind of pop up off the page to just give it a little bit more depth. These cut files, they weren't exactly lined up perfectly down the middle, but I liked where the open spaces were in relation to the where my photo goes. So I left them there, and you can't really tell that they're not perfectly lined up once the photo is on there, and I add a few other things behind the photo and such too. So once I got finished with this design, which I loved, my intention for this page was to really tell the story of that day. I realized I didn't really leave a lot of space for journaling, and I like the design so much that I didn't want to take away from the design with writing. So I'm going to go back and figure out a way to add in my journaling and make it hidden behind my photo. While I'm working on the page right now, in this instant, I hadn't really thought about that yet, where I was going to put my journaling, and this is where I start to think, oh, I need to do something behind my photo to put my journaling back there, so that I can have space to tell the story that I want to tell. So I'm going to map my photo, and then in a little bit here you'll see I'm going to create a pocket behind it to put my journaling tag. I kind of glued it down first without thinking about creating the pocket, so I had to go back and do a little bit of doctoring up, I guess you could say, to fit in my journaling. But so far so good right here. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put that yellow sticker that says magic, and I end up just doing it on the bottom of the photo. Okay, so I've gone ahead and stitched right down the center of those circles. I took everything else off the page once I decided where I was going to put it all. And I'm going to sprinkle some navy mist on the background. I'm pretty sure this is navy. I think that's an old Maya Road mist that I have. And just a few little splatters. Again, I don't want to take away too much from the design. You can see I've gone back through and glued down and also popped up a few extra of the little teeny tiny flowers that I cut out from the pattern paper. So I decided to use this journaling card. That's one of the exclusives in the kit, and I'm going to stick it behind my photo and use it as a place to hide my journaling. I got a border punch. My goodness, I haven't used this punch in forever. It's an old Martha Stewart punch, but I really loved the pretty design it had. It was perfect for kind of creating a little tab on the top of my, so I just punched off right from the journaling card. And I left there for a second because I went and stitched on the die cut that says notes. I stitched that right onto the top of the card to kind of make it like a little lip over the front of the photo. So I have the journaling card behind the photo, and the mat that I had in the photo, I just glued right around the three edges, the two sides and the bottom, to leave the top open so that I can slide the journaling card behind the photo. So I kind of measured where the card was going to go and then glued around this side. And I'm going to go back in and add the little bits that go under my photo, these little floral and leaf branches to the side there. I decided to make a cluster in the bottom corner with the puffy sticker that says magic, and then this piece of flair that came in the kit as well, which is, I just love the flair in the kit every month. I think that's my favorite part of the kit, is the flair. Gluing my title down. I didn't do anything fancy with the titles. Sometimes I just can't think of a title. It's just so nice just to go use a die cut and have that be the title of your page. Because they're already so pretty and they have nice sayings, so might as well just save yourself some time and make that the title. I've tucked my journaling card behind there in the back, and that's it. And I did go back and do my journaling. I just realized I didn't put the date on here anywhere. I've got to do that. So kind of a simple page, but pretty clusters. And again, I just love the color. And there you can see my stitching and the top of my note card. And there's the note card when it's pulled out. And then the back where my journaling is. So thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.